So obviously with some of these things, it could create some issues with somebody with ARFID in school. How would parents or teachers or students, how do you manage ARFID in the school environment?
Yeah. I mean, that's really important. School needs to be informed, and it's not just picky eating. So often good advice comes from schools. They think that they can fix it just by being forceful with the child, but what we know with ARFID is that generally if you're very forceful, then children will back off, and it's counterproductive.
So you need to build that good relationship.
You need to have a good relationship. So sometimes you need to have an agreement with the school, especially if they're very particular about lunch boxes, that the child has in their lunchbox the food that they will eat, and you know, sometimes it might not include the fruits that the children might have at a fruit break.
And sometimes it can be like the lunch, you're not allowed to leave your spot until it's finished.
Yeah, so we're talking about range and eating. So with the range, you need to get the school on board so that the child's able to go to school without it being another anxiety that they can't have their food at school. So, you know, the lunchbox is going to look like the lunchbox looks, even if it's not an ideal healthy lunchbox that other children might have. Other children might need to have supplement drinks during the day at school or in the class because their lunchbox isn't going to sustain them through the day. So you need the school on board for that. For other children where the process of eating is really slow, so that those kids that really struggle with like nibbling on food and struggle to eat, and so will not eat, and even their preferred food at school, they might need a little bit of extra time, and they might need to have a person sit with them to help them, encourage them to eat more, so that they can be sustained. You know, the school camps we mentioned are an issue for many parents and children, because they have particular food on the school camp. So you have to work with the staff to ensure that the child's preferred food is also part of the school camp, and that they have their lunch box, and that the child can eat their preferred food, and then they can have a little bit of that camp food on a learning plate next to them, and they can do a bit of exploration with that food. They can look at it, sniff it, maybe they'll be encouraged enough to have a taste of it, but not the expectation that they will just eat that, because it's unlikely to happen.